So I had a couple call me that moved here about a year ago to Hollywood over on the East Coast, and they were renting, and they wanted to find an active adult community that wasn't stuffy, that was more active than not active, meaning not a lot of snowbirds that were back and forth, and you got to just kind of pay attention to the neighborhoods. And they wanted something that was luxurious, something nicer, something close to things, close to shopping, close to restaurants. So I brought them to Esplanade, and now I get to bring you to Esplanade. Let's go show you around. Moving to Florida or moving within Florida is no different than anywhere else. Location matters. Location, location, location. Everybody always says it, and this is no different. However, if you're looking for something that is close to everything, Wesley Chapel, Wiregrass Ranch might be the place for you. So we're about 7 minutes to the shops at Wiregrass. We're about 30 minutes to Tampa. But if you need things like Costco or just access to the freeway, I-75, it's about 15 minutes away. And if you obviously want to go to the beach because you live in Florida, just as a reference point, Clearwater is going to take you about an hour, depending on traffic. It's going to take you about an hour. So it's a nice location where we're at. We're north of Tampa, close to 75, close to shopping. It's kind of perfect. And if you're 30 minutes from Tampa, that means you're about 30 minutes from TPA, one of the best, absolute best airports in the United States, in my opinion. So we're going to get in here. We're going to show you the Roma. So remember that client I was telling you about? It started here. They fell in love right here in this one, the Roma. Small enough, nice enough, tall ceilings, beautiful finishes, taller base molding, crown molding. Everything's really, really nice. But the thing was, once they started talking through it, they realized that they're going to have a lot of visitors. And so while this might have worked for them really, really well because they loved the smaller space but the massive, awesome finishes, and they loved the price, of course, it wasn't ideal because of their kids and their grandkids and everybody that wants to come and visit them in Florida. I mean, it's going to happen. And so once they started really looking into it, they definitely wanted to go look at some other models. We're going to go walk through one of them first. It's called the Lazio. L-A-Z-I-O, Lazio, right? Lazio. But in Italian, Lazio.
It must be Italian.
I think I'm doing that right. I don't know. Let's go. So before we tour this model, let's talk about it for a minute. You know, there's one available right now as we're making this video for about $750. I mean, that's really well done. That's not a base price. That is a finished price. And I didn't really get into what lot it's on, but most of the lots in here are on preserve or water. They have a lot of really nice home sites in here. So without getting too far into it, because that home will be sold by the time you see this video, I can almost guarantee it. But what I like about this home, it is a 3-bed, 3-bath home. That's pretty nice. And it's 2,275 square feet. There are options for 2 or 3 car garage. But what you're gonna notice when you walk through this home, you're gonna see this oversized lanai, the covered porch. Yes, it's got the cage on the back. That's an additional option. It's got the cage over the beautiful pool. But this one has this extra large covered area. And the outdoor kitchen is amazing. And even with the lanai, the cage, they put that panoramic screen looking into the preserve. It is really outstanding. Let's get in and show you around. You know, one thing I noticed, whenever there's an Esplanade neighborhood in any given city by any given builder, it's usually a higher end neighborhood. And Esplanade and Wiregrass Ranch is no different. I'm right here in the thick of it. I'm watching, learning, understanding the models, the floor plans, and where they're building, especially the home site. So I have a water feature beyond me over here. There's a little water feature over here, but this one, whatever gets built on these 4 or 5 home sites are gonna back to these woods here, this preserve. So they do a really nice job laying out the neighborhood. Not every home backs to preserve or backs to woods. There are some that do back to back, but the neighborhood is so well done, you wouldn't think anything different. It is beautiful. And of course, there's a little bit of a premium whenever you're backing to water or preserve for that matter. But let's talk about the builder. See, Taylor Morrison knows a little bit about building in the heat. They're not only headquartered in Scottsdale, Arizona, they build in a lot of warm climates. They build in California, they build in Texas, they build in Florida, North Carolina, they're in Georgia. Did I already say Georgia? No idea. Illinois.
I don't know about other places, but it gets cold in Illinois.
And if you're watching this video, you might be moving from Illinois to Florida. But Taylor Morrison has a very solid reputation. They are a publicly traded company. They do a really nice job. They're known for their single family properties, and they're known for their communities and kind of how they build things. When people think Taylor Morrison, they do think luxury. They think amenities, they think community, they think, that's how I feel. Like when I think Taylor Morrison, they build a great product and they build wonderful communities. So let's go look at that. Let's go look at the amenities. And we're gonna get you over to look at the Palazzo. the largest floor plan. We're gonna do a walkthrough for that, and we'll wrap up this video. Hopefully you're enjoying it, but now to my favorite part, the amenities. Now we're here at the venue. You know, state-of-the-art location. You can read that everywhere you want, and every website's gonna say state-of-the-art location. Well, this is really a state-of-the-art location. The gym alone is, you can cancel all your memberships. This is the juice behind the squeeze. This is the cherry on top. This is everything is located here. The sports courts, you got pickleball, you got tennis, you got bocce ball, pools and spas. And speaking of spa, there's actually a spa, like a massage spa in here as well, and a cafe, sandwiches and coffee and refreshments. It's all right here. Gathering spots, places to play cards, community involvement. This is like the Ritz-Carlton of amenity centers like I've never seen. This is a very nice facility with lots to offer their residents. So you can tell why my clients fell in love with it here. And I have a feeling after watching this video, I might get you getting a few phone calls from you guys too. Let's get in here. You know, you never know what you're gonna run into when you're out recording. A full-on concert going on with 6 instruments and 2 vocalists. That was awesome. I enjoyed a cold brew from the cafe. That was amazing. Yeah, I could see it. I can see it. It's a cool lifestyle. Really cool lifestyle. Then I asked Siri, I was like, hey Siri, how many days until I am 55 years old? And the number from today is 1,400. 1,400 days until I am 55 years old, and then I can live in a neighborhood like this too. I think my wife will go for it. So here we are, the crown jewel, the final walkthrough, the Palazzo. The Palazzo is 3 or 4 bedrooms as a 2-car garage, but it's amazing. You walk in this grand foyer with these 2 pillars, one on each side, and you're looking into this unbelievable open floor plan with this beautiful kitchen off to the side, but the island is not off to the side. It's kind of like in the middle of everything, built for entertaining, and the outdoor area, the lanai and the outdoor kitchen here is equally amazing. It's almost 3,000 square feet. So if you need this much room, it's here for you. It's awesome. Let's get inside. wait, hold up, wait a minute. Quick story time. First, that panoramic screen that I was telling you about, it is awesome. And that water feature. And this lanai is just amazing, amazing, amazing.
Amazing, yes.
But here, let's talk about this client again. You know, they fell in love with Esplanade. They fell in love with it. These floor plans, the features, everything was great. But they're still consumers. And as you would expect, they wanted to go see other options in the area. We did go to another builder, and the builder was pretty good. The sales, I don't know, felt a little impersonal, and they didn't really have a lot of knowledge on their upcoming properties or the release of future phases. So it was kind of tough to do business, but it was okay. What really was crazy is when we went to another one. And this is a major, major brand, national brand. They also build 55 plus communities. That was a little disappointing. They first expect you to be on a list. And then once you're on the list, and you don't really get to pick anything. You can say this is your preference. You can say this is the colors you want, you hope to get. You can say I want it back to woods, I want it back to water. You don't really get to pick anything, and they're gonna call you one day and they're gonna say, they just released home site 203 and 213, and you can buy it now, but I'm calling 20 people and someone's gonna buy it.
No, thank you.
So yes, that model might work for them, but with my clients, it did not work for them. They're not gonna be put under the gun like that. They're not gonna get something they don't want, especially when you're spending the money that they're spending. So, with that said, Taylor Morrison, they do a really nice job. They have a whole design center. You can pick everything. Now, if you buy one of their homes, a spec home that they've already built, they have professional designers pick those colors. And they're not calling you up with 20 other people saying, buy it today or you're gonna lose it. And then it becomes a whirlwind of chaos. It wasn't a very good experience, but enough of the story time. Let's finish this tour. All right, it's amazing. I get it, Tom. Now here is the sales pitch. Yes, I'm a real estate agent. Yes, it would be awesome if you subscribe to this channel. It would be awesome because we put out videos every single week. We highlight properties, do's and don'ts and pros and cons and top 9 reasons people move here, top 9 reasons people leave here. There's so many things we talk about on this channel. Please consider it. However, if you need help, if you're looking for different areas around Florida and you don't know where to go, where to turn, give me a call. I'd love to talk to you. Call me, text me, email me, get a hold of me. I'm here for you.